Day 6, almost said day 7, day 6. Hiring people sucks. Hiring people, giving out the opportunity, taking somebody through a process, it sucks. It truly, 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 truly sucks. No matter how good an opportunity is, no matter how much coaching, time, and effort you put into a hiring process, it's amazing how, what's the word I'm looking for? Privileged. How privileged people are. This journey of building, hitting the field again, building out a new book of business in a new industry, and traveling 3 hours away and putting everything on the line to see a dream come to life is just crazy. You think when you're doing something, just because you're doing everything right, people and circumstances are going to just happen for you. And it's not like that. What I'm realizing is the amount of time, effort, and money that I've put into coaching people, mentoring people, the wrong people, it's so much time just lost. Like it's lost. And it just amazes me. It amazes me because I wish, and this is my fault, but I wish I had me when I was younger. And my goal has always been to be me to the younger version of me. It doesn't matter if it's male or female or older than I am, just to be that beacon of like, if he can do it, I can do it. If he has a proven secret, I'm gonna use that proven secret. And what I'm realizing, it goes back to what dude said a long time ago, where he said, I'll never work for anybody ever again. He's like, even if I gotta work 16 hours a day and don't eat, I'll never work for anybody because I don't want anybody to be my boss, or I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. And I keep thinking about that because it's like, if you want to build something huge, you have to have a team. Like, no matter what, you have to have a team. Like, because of my web developer / business partner and my 2 business partners on my other film production company, if it wasn't for them, that stuff would not move. I know that and I understand that. But when it comes to sales, it actually, like, what it takes to like build something out, it sucks trying to show somebody the process, trying to show somebody how to build out a business, trying to show somebody how, like, you can actually, like, whatever you want on this planet, you can actually do it. But showing somebody that and taking them through the process, like, it's draining. It's so draining. People are so freaking draining. As much as I love people, and I always love people, but I realize when money comes in the picture and people feel like, because it's an opportunity, they start to feel entitled, like, the real person comes out. So, regardless of any of that, I'm gonna keep pressing forward. Because I just had a stupid phone call right now. That's why I'm making this video. I had a stupid phone call. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I'm right now 3 hours from home. Just saw my family for 2 days. I'm not gonna see my family now for 14 days because I'm on this damn mission to get this stuff set up. And I'm changing my approach to what I was gonna do coming down here. My goal was to hire a small team and get that team started and watch them kill it. Like, build them up to, like, make 100K. Like, each person, that's like 400K within the next year was what I was going to mentor them into doing. But I just don't have the spirit. Like, this generation is so lazy. It's so lazy. There's no competition. Whatever you're doing, there's no competition. This generation is crazy. Old or young, still all the last 2, 3 generations. So I'm changing my approach. I'm gonna build out $1 million business without a small team and not including the other people who work. Like I have business owners who are building out teams and all of that stuff, and I'll be receiving income from that, not including what they're going to do. I'm gonna build out in the next 9 weeks a multi-million-dollar sales business by myself with my web developer, because he's going to be helping me with some stuff, of course, but for lead generation. But I'm not going to do it with a team. Not the type of team that I was going to build, like going door to door and have them go business to business and build them up and all. I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to spend the time. I'm not going to do it. Why? Because it's what I said in one of my videos when I said, when you start to understand your value, when you start to understand like who you are on this planet, then you start to value your time. You just can't give it out. And my time is worth so much because of the amount of BS that I have went through. And if you're watching this video, if you've made it this far, the amount of BS that you have went through, you just may not know it. You are worth millions of dollars. Your time is worth thousands of dollars. Just don't give it away. And now I'm at that stage where it's like, I can't give it away. I can't give my time away. So I'm gonna build this business. I'm gonna continue to document it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build out a lead generation system and a marketing system for lead generation. I'm gonna continue doing my CEO stuff in the morning, all of my administrative stuff for the other businesses or whatever that's being built. But I'm going to spend the majority of my time doing what I preach, which is networking in the mornings. It is building out my lead generation, and it is going door to door for 8 hours a day in residential areas. And I'm going to kill it. And I'm gonna document the process as much as possible. And by the end of 9 weeks, right before Thanksgiving, what's going to happen is I'm going to have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm going to have a lead generation system that in this particular business, which is telecommunications, I'm going to have a system to where when I wake up, I have leads to call and that already want what I have to offer. And I'm going to do it without building out a team and showing other people how to do it. Because the goal coming down here, again, was to show people how to go door to door. And when they're not going door to door, to build out a true lead system of building out a book of business and what that means, so they can just make money from home. But why? When it's just nerve-wracking. I've been doing this for such a long time, and it's just so nerve-wracking. I give it to like the people, the big CEOs of the world, the people that I look up to. I give it to them, like hands down. It takes a lot of work to build out a business. It takes a lot of work to build out a true thriving team. And I'm thankful. I thank God for the people who have surrounded me for Automate Millions and what we are building. Because honestly, without them, anything that I have been doing online would not have been going the way it's been going because of just life. This is behind the scenes of what it's like to build a business. Like just dealing with people, dealing with setback after setback, but at the same time thriving. So with all that being said, in this first week of being here, even though I've had tremendous setback, a lot of good stuff has come from this week. I'm back to reading 2 books per week, not watching any TV at all. My mind is focused because my body is focused, because I'm not focused entirely on eating all the time and focused on building the way it should be. Not saying that I was not building before, but just when you're not eating all the time and focused on food all the time, then your brain can go where it should be. You can work those 12, 14-hour days, which is necessary in the beginning of a business. So my mind is right, my body is right, and my heart and mind is right, which is so important when you're building something, especially if you're in sales. We're all in sales. If your mind is not right, then you're not going to make it. If your heart is not right, you're not going to make it. So I have 2 weeks. I have 14 days to build this thing, or I lose everything. What's going to happen is for the next 14 days, it's going to be 8 hours of door to door, and it's going to be hour and a half, 2 hours, if I can get it in at night, of just book listening, book implementation, if I said that right. And I'm talking backwards. And also during the morning time, it's going to be focused, and at night too, it's really going to be focused on lead generation and building out all the systems. So, and networking. So if I'm not physically going to people's doors, then I'm going to be in business meetings, networking, and building out lead generation stuff. And at night, it's going to be the same thing, building out lead generation stuff, and also just grinding. We're talking about like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning until about 11, 12 at night for the next 14 days. It's about to be beautiful.